You know how when you're in high school and there's always that one kid selling candy and soda out of their backpack? Yeah, I was one of those kids. What's going on, guys? Too Fast Joe here. And when I was in high school, I needed a way to make money, but I didn't want to get a job because I was always so busy. Plus, I didn't have a car, nor did I have a driver's license. This was around the same time I was selling candy for the art club, and I was a pretty good salesman. Eventually, the art club stopped selling candy, but people kept on coming up to me wanting more candy. Hey man, you got any more candy? Sorry, we stopped selling candy. Aw man, that sucks. I brought all this money, now I don't know what to do with it. Wait, actually, I do have candy. Really? Yeah. Come back tomorrow, I'll have a bunch. Oh boy, I can't wait. Me neither, my friend. Me neither. That day after school, I went out and bought boxes of candy. I then put it in a suitcase so it could look all professional, and I put the suitcase in my backpack. The next morning, I went in class, I went up to the students, and I was like, hey man, you wanna buy some candy? Oh yeah, what do you have? Whoa! I started selling candy in class, and the students started lining up to get some. And the teachers didn't really care, as long as the principal didn't find out. Heck, some of the teachers bought candy from me. But there were some teachers I had to give a few pieces of candy to so they could be quiet. I would come in every day with a suitcase full of candy, and by the end of the day, it would be empty. So every week, I had to go back to the store to get more boxes of candy to put it in my suitcase. It got to the point where I had to really think about what piece of candy to buy. What will sell? What will not? What do people like? I would really get into the science behind it. Eventually, I would upgrade to an even bigger suitcase so I could put more candy inside to make more money. I also started taking requests, so if someone wanted a certain piece of candy, I'll get a box of that candy if enough people ask for it. For example, everyone wanted the cookies and cream chocolate bar, so I got a box of that, and that eventually became my best seller. Also, if someone didn't have money that day, they'll ask me, hey, can I pay you back tomorrow? So I started carrying a notepad so I could open up tabs for people. I would write their names down and write how much they owe me, and they'll pay me back within 1 or 2 days. And if they don't pay me within a few days, I'll cut them off, saying they can't buy anything from me unless they pay me back. Overall, it was a pretty good business, but there was some trouble along the way. I remember a time when someone stole all the candy from my bag. It was during welding class, so we had to leave the classroom to go to a different room. When I left the room, there were these group of kids that stuck around so they could go through my backpack and take all my candy. When I came back into class, I realized my backpack zipper was zipped up the wrong way. So I looked through my backpack and realized all my candy was stolen. And I know who did it because they were eating the candy in class. And I couldn't tell anyone because if I told someone, I'll get in trouble for stealing candy in class. So from that day on, I kept a close eye on my backpack. I would take it everywhere I would go. It would not leave my sight. Remember when I said that most of the teachers were really cool and they didn't care if I stole candy in their class? Well, that's true for most of them, but there was this one teacher that was a real pain. She was from the big city, so she thought she could come down to our little country school and take over. So no one liked her. When she found out that I was selling candy, she told me that I need to stop and I could get the school shut down for selling candy. And I was like, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't shut the school down for me selling candy. But I didn't argue with her. I just told her, alright, I'll stop selling. I just stopped selling candy in her class. Eventually, she found out that I kept on selling candy, so she told the principal on me. I remember I was in the library setting up decorations for something, and the principal came up to me and said, hey, are you selling candy out of your backpack? And me being the bad liar that I am was like, why? And when I said that, he knew that was a yes. So he just said, if you're gonna sell candy, don't make it so obvious. Oh, okay. So the principal didn't even care that I was selling candy. He was really cool. Plus, he didn't like that teacher anyway. So I had a pretty good business going on. I eventually started selling sodas too. But the principal said we could no longer have canned sodas in class, so I had to switch over to bottled sodas. And for those of you who wonder how did I make money off of this, well, let me show you. A box of candy will be around $15, and each box will have about 30 pieces of candy inside of it, and I'll sell each piece for $1. So I'll make $30. So that means each box I'll have double my money back. And a 6-pack of soda will be about $2, and I'll sell each of those for $1. I'll make $6 off of that, which means I'll make 3 times my money back. Needless to say, this was a pretty good business. This is how I was able to pay for all my art supplies, lunch, and Xbox. I did this throughout my junior and senior year of high school. And everyone was super nice to me because they know if they make me mad, I'll cut them off and they won't be able to get this sweet, sweet chocolate bar in the morning. So yeah, that's how I was able to get money throughout high school. I hope you all enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Too Fast Joe. Remember, go fast, don't be last.